right, so this is CryptoKingJay back with another video. I want to start this one off right by letting you know that I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving anyone financial advice. I do personally invest in Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Litecoin, and a bunch of other cryptocurrencies. Everything you hear on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. I just want you to know, if you do choose to invest, you have the potential to lose everything. So with that in mind, let's get into this video. So today's video is going to be about the stock market. It's going to be, a little bit about stock market, but, mostly crypto, of course. But the stock market, it's shit's hitting the fan, basically. That's kind of one way you could put it. If we see here, let's see. Okay, actually, I didn't mean to click that. But we see the Dow Jones is down nearly 3% today alone, down nearly 655 points. S&P 500 is down 65 points, nearly 3% as well. Nasdaq's down nearly 2.5. Global Dow is down nearly 1.5. Oil's down 4. And so the only thing we see up today is gold. And if you guys are watching my previous videos, I said that, when the stock market goes boom or, crashes down, oftentimes gold will go up because people look at it as, the stocks are doing shaky. They're not too, they don't inspire too much confidence. So gold is usually seen as, a nice, safe investment for most people. But, those are the people who must not know about cryptocurrency yet. So I wanted to read this quote. Peter Schiff, if you don't know who he is, he's, a multimillionaire investor. He posted this, let's say, about 4 hours ago. What he said is, not only is today the worst Christmas Eve in U.S. stock market history, but this is now the worst December in the history of the S&P 500, which just slipped into official bear market territory, joining the Dow Transports, Nasdaq, and Russell 2000. The Dow 30 will likely follow soon. So this is a big player in the stock market game. I mean, he's definitely, Peter Schiff is big into crypto too. He's a big Bitcoin bull. But this is somebody knowledgeable about the markets who's been actively trading in the markets, simply just stating facts. This is the worst Christmas Eve that the markets have ever seen. The worst December that the S&P specifically has ever seen. And, there's a lot of factors that go into it. One of those factors is, of course, the big bad dumbass, Donald Trump. So I'm going to read this article. This is by the Washington Post. Markets stage one of the worst Christmas Eves ever, closing down more than 600 points as Trump blames Fed for stock losses in a tweet. Okay, so the Dow Jones Industrial Average followed its worst week in a decade with a 653-point drop Monday, and President Trump once again took to Twitter to interject himself into the financial markets. As blue chips sank even deeper into the red after weeks of chaos, Trump tried to assign sole blame for the sell-off to the Federal Reserve, likening the central bank to a golfer who can't putt. He went on to say, or should I say Trump tweeted, "The only problem our economy has is the Fed. They don't have a feel for the market. They don't understand the necessary trade wars or strong dollars or even democratic shutdowns over borders. The Fed is like a powerful golfer who can't score because he has no touch. He can't putt." Okay, so, Trump has some very, very, slim points here. So number one, me personally, I do believe that, the Federal Reserve raising interest rates, of course, that's going to have some effect on the market because, the markets, any market's volatile, but especially the stock market when, the Feds are involved and rates, do get increased, it's kind of historical knowledge that the stock market's going to go down a bit. But for Trump to, put all the blame on, the Fed, when clearly he's had so many trade embargoes on countries that, would have, previously invested into our, blue chip stocks, and now they're not. And it's not because of the Federal Reserve. It's because of, the policies that are being implemented by this, dumbass in chief, basically. So while, like I said at the beginning of this video, so like the stock market has gone down, and every single market, it sees a correction. The stock market has been on a steady incline. Of course, it's going to go up, down, but it's still on this incline. That's been for 10 years. If you think that for the next 20, 30, 40 years, the only thing the stock market's going to do is go up, you're just, not educated about how markets move and the cycles of markets. But what we can see is that the only market that I feel like matters right now, the cryptocurrency market, it's still booming. I mean, and what I'm still gonna say is that maybe in about 2 weeks from now, the market's gonna go down a bit. People are gonna start freaking out again. But then once this Q1 really gets into way, of 2019, market's gonna be booming. I mean, the market's gonna have so much money that's never seen the market inside of it now that it's gonna be crazy. And one of the things that I've been pointing on in my HODL reports is this Bitcoin dominance. So like I said about the stock market, usually when the stocks are crashing, going down, people start saying, hey, I'm going to go to the safer bet, which is gold. With Bitcoin or, with cryptocurrency, luckily now we have stable coins. We have USDT, we have True USD, etc. So when the markets are going down, people don't necessarily have to pull their money out of the entire cryptocurrency market. They can simply just, I'm losing, I lost 10% today. I don't lose another 10% tomorrow. So let me just move all that capital into a stable coin and wait for my spot to either re-enter the market, or maybe I really do want to sell it all. But with the stock, I don't really like that besides gold, like I said. And that's why, people often when the stock market's going bad, they'll invest their money into gold for that, quote unquote safer bet. But that's really all I got for this video. If you guys enjoy the content, of course, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Definitely leave your comments down below because that's kind of my favorite part. So this is Crypto King, and I'm out.